Hey guys, Christy and I here. Thanks for taking a couple minutes to watch this video. We're going to be moving forward with this new schedule that we had emailed you guys about, and we need you all on board. And in order for you to be on board, we want you to understand where we came from with all of our thought process. And we also want you guys to know that this has been a long time in the making. And we've lost much sleep over it to do what we think is going to be the best moving forward for the members. So we didn't take anything lightly. We considered a lot of different things, and we also want you to know that none of it's personal. This is all moving forward, doing 100% what we think is going to be best for the members. And we had a couple of variables that we want you to understand, kind of behind the scenes stuff, to know how we landed with the schedule that we will be getting out to you soon.
Correct. First thing is that we have been challenged by Rick to change the schedule to benefit our members because our classes have never been able to, as we've said in the past, have never been able to just revamp the whole schedule and start from scratch. We've always taken a new program and kind of fit it in where we could, and then it's kind of led us to the current schedule that we are, and we're talking, what, for the last 12, 15 years. Right. So we kind of blew up the schedule, and we're starting over. And these are the variables that we considered. We have 4 studios, and we have 15 programs. We had to take that into consideration. Exactly. We also horizontal planning. Instead of thinking vertical, where you're thinking Monday I have at 9:15 this class and 10:15 this class and da-da-da-da, we're now having to think what happens on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday across the board, because I'm that member that can only come in at 9:15. So I need to make sure that every week I have the optimum workout. And that workout is 2 strengths, 2 cardios, 1 HIIT training if you can, and also 1 mind body. That is for everyone across the board. And of course you could take out HIIT and put in something else, but that's what is recommended by Les Mills.
Right, so especially for new members coming in who don't know what to do with our huge schedule, we need to be able to give it to them and make sense, like Christy said, across the week, to come in at their requested time and be able to get all of that in a week's time. But then we also had to think vertically for those people who like to come in and take 2 classes in a row. So we were thinking horizontal to make sense over the week, vertical to make sense over the day. And then wait, there's more. We had to stagger the class start times in each studio so that it makes sense as a club. The kids club, the parking lot, the cafe, the what am I missing? The front desk. When we have all our classes starting at the same time, it bombards all of those departments and they can't keep up with the load of people. So we had to stagger start times.
And we also wanted to offer consistency to our members. They need to know what time the class is and what location, and to feel like they know where it is almost every day. So every other day this class is in this particular time slot at this particular spot. So we tried to focus on that as well. And also the trends. The trends right now, believe it or not, and I know you guys have heard about it, is our 30-minute and 45-minute programs. So we're going to be leaning a lot toward adding more 30 minutes and more 45 minutes into the schedule, and we'll talk more about that later.
What a great way for someone coming in who's never taken a class before to feel successful, right?
Absolutely.
To come in and do 30 minutes and feel good the next day when they wake up and feel like they finished the class strong. So we really feel like adding these 30 and 45-minute options is really going to benefit especially new members coming in.
And 30 and 45 minutes does not mean easy. It's not easy, as a matter of fact. You've seen your formats. I hope you've had an opportunity to look at the 30 and 45-minute formats. We've had a test run of the 45-minute pump class on Wednesday mornings, which ended up being 55 people strong, and they all absolutely loved it because their heart rate stayed up for 45 minutes. So you'll start seeing more in that trend as well.
Yeah. Then we needed to consider, I think we're up to like the 6th or 7th variable that we had to consider for this huge puzzle of the schedule. What's currently happening simultaneously in other studios. So you wouldn't want to run a body pump class at the same time that you're running a CX class. It doesn't make sense. So that's another thing that we had to consider when we started over.
Correct. And obviously we had to consider the instructors that we have now and the programs that you guys are trained in as well.
And when you're available.
Right. And I mean, we really don't like to touch on numbers per se, but we will say this. This is not about numbers. It's not about cost. As a matter of fact, as our current schedule stands compared to the new schedule that we're going to unleash in 2019, we are actually going to be paying out more money. Or shall I say, Rick's going to be paying out more money.
And more on that to come too. A couple of other updates. We're going to be adding more heated power yoga classes.
Correct.
Which is, they're doing well. So another trend that we're going to kind of jump on. And also, Sprint is going to be coming on the group fitness schedule.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah,
Yay.
cool.
That's
When we
exciting.
launch this too. Which, mark your calendars, January 7th.
And that'll be launch day.
We're going to be doing a
So,
soft launch that
We're doing
week.
a soft launch starting January 7th, which is a Monday, in case you didn't know. And then
And a hard launch.
And the hard launch will
of the
be
new
our brand
schedule.
new schedule starting on January 7th. All right?
Cool. So thanks, guys. We're going to be reaching out to you personally over the next couple of days to talk to you about any questions you have, and also to talk to you about any changes that this has on you individually moving forward. So,
Yeah.
hey, thanks for your flexibility.
Yep.
Thanks for being excited.
We're very
We are.
excited. We think we know you're going to love it.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
absolutely do. Have a great day.
Go Group Fitness!